Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
Story from a senior devil to a junior devil whose job it is to tempt humans. Very good book. It's still out and about today. And the one aspect that stuck in my mind more than any other, basically the senior devil gave advice to the junior devil about the best things to do, to put into humans' minds that would tempt them to do things wrong, basically. And on one of the letters, there's lots of letters in this book, the screw tape letters, it's very good. And one of them said to the junior devil, what you must do, tell the humans they have plenty of time. They always fall for that. And I never really forgot that, the fact that we do tend to assume, don't we, that we've got plenty of time. Oh, I won't do that now, I won't do it today. I can do that at some future stage. And for the most part, we do, or we can do it at a future stage. But time in many ways is irreplaceable. It is irreplaceable. If we waste it, it's gone forever. And, you know, that's, I think another example of that was in one of Shakespeare's plays, Richard III, and that very famous saying or statement that he made in a battle. He said, a horse, my kingdom for a horse. And here he'd been thrown off of his horse in the battle. He was actually killed in the battle, but before he was killed, he uttered those words. He would give away his entire kingdom for a horse so he could basically carry on living. He knew his time was up, his time was short. So we cannot replace the time. I suppose we can call it the husbandry of time. Would you say, either of you, that do you feel sometimes you waste time, or would you say you utilize your time sensibly, you know, to the extent that you really want to? Phantom, ask you first.
I think I never wasted any time. Any time of mine was well spent. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
I think
yeah.
I never wasted any of my time. I think all the times I had, the opportunities that I had, I actually used them wisely. I didn't waste any of it. No, not one bit. But
That's
I
good.
could do with a little more time, though. Just saying.
Yeah. What about you, Cuz?
Yeah, I share the same sentiment with Phantom, because you can never have enough time in a day. For me, you know, I just, you know, I'm constantly, sometimes I'm doing something right into the middle of the morning, or not the middle of the morning, but late into the hours of the night and early hours of the morning. So, and sometimes I think, oh my days, I'm supposed to sleep, I'm not going to sleep, I've got to wake up at this time, I've got to do this. So yeah, I don't waste any time. The only time that I feel that is wasted is when I get into a situation where I have to do something, but maybe due to circumstances beyond my control, I am unable to do it. For instance, some days I wake up with a sore head, you know, and then I nurse this headache throughout the day, and it limits what I can do. And I'm thinking, this is a wasted day. But on my own, I don't waste time. No, I don't. No, I feel anyway.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think we can't help it. I mean, as I say, once in a while I'll go and see a film at the cinema, and I'll come out and think, well, I won't ever get that 2 hours back again, because it wasn't worth seeing. So, or even watching something on TV, sometimes you can have that feeling. But equally, I think sometimes we can be tempted to think that whether when working or at leisure, we've always got to be doing something. I mean, I think I'm like that. I tend to be quite restless and active. I like to be doing something productive. You know, I like to look back on a day and say, yeah, that was a good day. But I'm sure there's also relevance in saying, well, we also need to just stop and reflect sometimes, regroup a little bit, smell the coffee, see the flowers or whatever. So, yeah, I think it's a middle road of not overdoing it. It's good to utilize our time properly, to realize it's a precious resource. Somebody, I guess, who was able, against all the odds, to utilize their time was somebody called Helen Keller. Now, you probably have heard of her. And I thought she's somebody we can have a conversation with about in the next week or two. But she was a lady, when she was, I think she was 19 months old, so very, very little. She had an illness, she had a fever, which very sadly left her deaf and blind, both deaf and blind. Can you imagine? Now, she was born in 1880 in America. She actually lived to 88, so 1968 she died. And
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.